The first night I moved into that apartment building, I told myself it was temporary, a stopgap, a place to exist until I figured out what the hell I was doing with my life. The city felt too loud, too fast. My relationship had just ended, 5 years down the drain, and the silence of being alone again felt heavier than any noise the city could make. I didn't unpack much. Just the essentials: coffee maker, laptop, toothbrush, and the one photo of my parents smiling under a streetlight. Then, on my third night there, I met him. It started with the sound of a piano. Soft, hesitant notes coming from the apartment below mine, apartment 3B. At first, I thought it was a recording, but every few seconds, there'd be a small pause, a mistake, then a restart. It wasn't perfect, it was human. I sat on my bed, listening. Somehow, it made the empty walls feel less empty. That became a pattern. I'd come home late from work, drop my bag, and sit by the window listening to that piano drifting up through the floorboards. And then one night, there was a knock on my door. I opened it to find a guy standing there, holding a small plate with brownies. He looked a little shy, a little messy, curly hair falling over his forehead, hoodie sleeves pushed up. "Hey, sorry," he said. "You're the new guy in 4B, right? I'm Theo. I live below you. Thought I'd welcome you properly." I smiled. "Nice to meet you, Theo. Are you the one who plays piano?" His eyes widened. "Oh God, you can hear that. I swear I tried to keep it down." "No," I interrupted. "Don't stop. It's actually really nice." He grinned, a little embarrassed. "Thanks. I play when I can't sleep." That made two of us. Over the next few weeks, we started talking more, at the mailboxes, outside the elevator, when we bumped into each other at the tiny cafe downstairs. He was a music teacher by day, an insomniac pianist by night. I was a freelance designer trying to rebuild my life from scratch. Somehow, our broken edges fit together. One evening, I heard the piano again, this time playing a melody I didn't recognize. Halfway through, it stopped. Then my phone buzzed. "Dio, could use a second opinion. Come down?" I hesitated, staring at the screen, then grabbed the hoodie and went. His apartment was small but cozy, fairy lights strung above a battered old piano, sheet music scattered everywhere. He smiled when I walked in, a little nervously. "Sorry, I know it's late," he said. "I just can't get this part right." He played the tune again, slow, fragile, beautiful. I didn't know music, but I knew emotion, and it was written all over his face. When he finished, I clapped quietly. "That was really good." He looked at me, something unreadable in his eyes. "Do you ever feel," he said softly, "like you're finally starting to breathe again, after holding it in for years?" The question hit harder than I expected. "Yeah," I whispered, "right now." It was quiet then, just the ticking of his old clock and the hum of city traffic outside. He reached out, fingers brushing mine. It wasn't a kiss, not yet, just a small, electric touch that said we're both still here. After that night, things changed. We started spending more time together, cooking dinner, watching old movies, talking about everything and nothing. He told me how his last boyfriend left when he got sick. I told him how mine made me feel invisible long before he left. We were two people trying to feel seen again. One night, we fell asleep on his couch. When I woke up, his head was resting on my shoulder, his hand lightly gripping mine. The piano was silent for once, but I didn't mind. The quiet felt full. When he finally stared, he looked at me, eyes tired, voice barely above a whisper. "Can I?" I nodded. The kiss was soft, real. The kind that doesn't ask for anything, except to be remembered. Months passed, seasons changed. I never did move out. The city still roared outside our windows, but it didn't matter anymore. Inside apartment 3B, the music never really stopped, even when the piano keys weren't being touched. Because sometimes, love doesn't start with fireworks. Sometimes, it begins with the sound of someone trying to get a melody right, and the moment you realize you never want the song to end.